Welcome to the Villages, Florida. My name is David. I'm a realtor with Florida Realty Investments, and I can be reached at DavidisinFlorida@gmail.com. We released a video yesterday which takes a look at what might be the single best deal available in the Villages currently. I'll include a link to it in the description below. Please feel free to comment and give me your thoughts. Secondly, we're going to add something new this week, and we're actually going to start with it. What percentage of sales were on the market for less than 7 days? What percentage of pending sales were on the market for less than a week? And what percentage of listings have been on the market for more than 100 days? First, the number of sales is 23 this week. 7 of those went pending within the first week, which is 30%. The number of properties that went pending was 25. 7 of those were removed from the market within the first week, which was 28%. And the number of listings that have been on the market for more than 100 days is 65 out of a total of 313, which is 21%. Also, make sure that you check the date on today's show. We produce this show every week. Make sure you're getting the most current information. Secondly, all of this information is drawn from the MLS, the multiple listing service. It does not include any properties from the Village's own internal listing service, the VLS. So let's get started with our regular show. As I already mentioned, the total number of listings this week is 313, ranging in price from $145,000 to just under $1.9 million. The number of listings continues to increase. Here's a breakdown of the listings in more detail by price segment. If we look at the most active segment, the $300,000 to $500,000 range, this week there are 193 properties for sale. Last week there were 181. The week prior to that, 169. The week prior to that, 170. And the week prior to that, 159. Here we look at the listing price per square foot for all of those listings. As of today, that is $263.16 a foot. This is well down from the $280, $285 number that we saw almost a year ago. This is the median time on the market for all of those listings, holding pretty steady at around 52 days for all listings. Keep in mind that this graph is a little understated because of the increase in listings, most of which have been on the market for less than 2 months. This graph gives us some perspective on how many properties are entering the listings and how many are leaving, i.e. new listings and pending home sales. For the last 7 days, there were 36 new listings and 25 properties went pending. On this graph, the new listings are the blue bars and the pending home sales are the orange bars. Here is more detail on the 36 new listings. They ranged in price from almost $270,000 to just under $1 million. In the most active price segment, the $300,000 to $500,000 range, the last 7 days saw 28 new listings, prior 7, 26, prior 7, 11. The 7 days prior to that saw 26, and the 7 days before that saw only 9. Here we dive a little deeper into the details of the pending home sales. The pending home sales median price per square foot over the last 7 days was $243.38. Not the lowest that we've seen, but we are on a downward trend. The last 5 weeks seems to be showing a steady decline. This graph shows us the median time on the market for those pending home sales. 20 days the median time. Dramatically lower than we saw just a few weeks ago, but I wouldn't take much comfort from it because, as I pointed out earlier, 28% of the pending home sales went pending within 7 days of being listed. A brief look at the price change for the pending home sales. This looks at the median change from the original asking price for the homes that went pending over the last 7 days. Once again, since so many homes went pending within 7 days of being listed, the number of homes reducing their asking price is obviously less than it would otherwise be. This is a look at how many homes have sold in preceding 7-day periods. This week saw 23 homes close over the last 7 days, ranging in price from $250,000 to $587,000. The number of sales seems to be holding pretty steady between 20 and 25 every 7 days. Once again, of the 23 homes that sold, 7 were taken off the market within 7 days, which is 30%. More detail on the homes that sold and closed over the last 7 days. In the most active price segment, the $300,000 to $500,000 range, 12 homes closed over the last 7 days. Prior 7 days saw 15 close, 7 days prior to that 8, 7 days prior to that 7, and the 7 days prior to that 19. This is the median price per square foot on the properties that sold and closed over the last 7 days. $237 a square foot is the number, not as low as we saw in the middle of December, but it certainly looks as if the downward trend in dollars per square foot has resumed. This is the median time on the market for the properties that sold and closed over the last 7 days, 33 days, the median time. Keep in mind that of the 23 properties that closed, 7 were taken off the market within 7 days. So this median time is also probably understated. And the last two things we look at are what percentage of properties currently being listed have reduced their price from the original asking price. Almost 49% the number. We're still holding at around half of all properties having to reduce their asking price from the original listing price. And keep in mind that since so many properties were listed recently, this number is probably dramatically understated also. And finally, we take a look at all listings and what the price change is from the original listing price. As of today, January 30th, a negative 4.45% is the median change from the original asking price. So thank you for joining me this week. If you have any questions on real estate in the villages, I can be reached at DavidisinFlorida@gmail.com. If you're interested in buying a home, I'll help you to find a good deal. And if you're interested in selling your home, I'll try to help you maximize your return. If you have any questions on life in the villages, please feel free to reach out to me. Hope to hear from you. Take care.